Right, so welcome back to the channel, people. I've got to admit, it's absolutely Baltic today. We're actually due a snowstorm in the next few hours. But anyway, we're back at the beach. I'm at a new location, and there's plenty to go at here. We've got loads of boulder clay, loads of till and ratchets being eroded away from the banks. Just going to see if we can find a decent deposit of black sand that may hold some gold, and see if we can't get amongst it. Right, so I think I want to prospect this area here. We've got a nice stream running down there, so I can get the sluice set up. But if you look, we've got a load of till being eroded away from the boulder clay, and it's just sitting on this false bedrock. So I'm going to start test panning that first to see if there's any gold in it. Right, so if you look at the material I'm going to test pan, there's loads of till, and amongst it is black sand. Right, test pan number one, and what I've actually done, I've left my classifier in the car, so I'm going to have to sort it out by hand. So there you go, nightmare already. Oh, there's some good gold in here. We have hit the jackpot here. That's the best test pan I've ever done at the beach. Let me just show you that. Look at that flake there, that's a big one. There's about 20 nice colours in there. Oh, this is going to be a good day, this is. Right, let's get some material around for the sluice. Right, so I'm having a right nightmare today. Got no classifier, I can't get the sluice set up. So there's only one thing that I can do. What I'm going to do is just collect cans of the till like this, pan it down, then collect the concentrates in the bucket and take that home and get it run with a clean up sluice. So let's fill that bucket up full of concentrated material. That'll give the rocks a good wash off. Right, let's just check that for gold. Look at the spec count there. Second pan, and we've got over probably 30-40 colours in there. So it's looking good. Let's get that in this bucket. Hard work doing it like this, but every pan is containing about 50 specks of gold, so I can put up with the cold hands as long as I'm getting the gold. Right, so there you go, that's what every pan's looking like. We've got loads of specks of gold dotted in between black sand and lead. So it's long-winded and my hands are freezing, but as long as I'm on the gold I don't care. We'll just dump that in there. And we get a nice little collection there. And pan by pan, we're getting there slowly. Let's get that pan back. And look at the gold already there, sitting on top of the black sand. Get that pan back a little bit more for you. And this spot is producing, all that lead, but this spot is definitely producing some bigger flakes. Look at them, some nice big flakes there. Right, look at that lead. And look at the gold in between it. Some nice big flakes there, look at them. Nice big gold flakes. Well, that one's going in the bucket. Right, so I've lost count of the amount of cans I've panned out. One thing I've learnt today is that the bigger gold is in the till, not in the black sand. Now, I've managed to get about a quarter bucket of concentrated material panned out. So I'll get that back over after the mini sluice. And we'll call this the last pan of the day, because I've literally got gold fever and the tide is approaching really rapidly at the moment, so I need to get out of here fast. I'm going to get washed away with my gold, do I? And it's absolutely freezing, my hands are freezing, my feet are freezing, but I don't bloody care, because I'm on the gold, baby, on the gold. And again, we've got loads of specks of gold and loads of lumps of lead. So where the lead is where the better gold is. Let me just show you some of the gold in this pan again. If you look at them bigger flakes there amongst the big pieces of lead. Right, so let's get that in my bucket and get the hell out of here before I get washed away by the tide. Right, so what I thought was going to be a disaster of a day didn't turn out to be too bad at all. So let's get the cons back home, ran for the mini sluice, and let's get out of here before I get washed away by that lot. Now just look at that lot behind me, eh? That's what it's all about, getting out. We're in full panic mode now. Let's get out of here quick.
A few moments later.
Well, so as you can see now, I'm back home. I'm just going through the clean-up process. I'm not going to bore you with it, because if you've watched some of my other videos, I've done this lots of times. But basically all I've done quickly is classify it down using a number of classifiers and sieves. That's the lead I've removed from it, look at that. And I've actually been through that. I've actually found a few decent specks of gold, so always check your lead for any big flakes that you may have missed. Well, that's a promising sign. Look how much lead's there. That's the most I've ever got off the beach. Tons of it. There's a ton, that pan does. Also tried using the black sand separator, which was not great. All it does is pull the gold up with the black sands, and then you have to pan out the black sands again looking for specks of gold. So not great, but that's just my opinion. Some people like to use them. So all I've got left to do now is the painstaking task of running this concentrated black sand through the mini clean-up sluice. Now I've already ran 2 little spoons through it, and there's a ton of gold in this sluice already, and look at that speck just there. And then there's loads of other little specks dotted about. You can just about make them out. There. All dotted along the sluice. So it may take me a while, but I'll get back to you once I've cleaned it all up. Show you this. So I've run it through the clean up sluice, and this is what I'm left with: a load of lead and gold. I just want to show you how much gold is actually in there. Look at all that. There's loads in there. It's got to be well over a gram in that. But look at all that lead still with it. Well, let's get that cleaned up. Right, so I've got it to this stage now. I'm just using the paintbrush just to remove the last few pieces of lead. Painstaking stuff, but it's worth it because we've got well over a gram of gold there. That's the best I've ever had at the beach. So not too bad at all. Right, so I've cleaned the gold up. So let's weigh it out and see how much we actually got. And we got just over the gram. So let me just show you that quick. And the grand reveal is 1.12 grams. That's pretty good if you ask me. So what a great way to start the year off. Some nice English gold. Right, so that's what I call a great day at the beach. I've got lots planned this year, so hopefully we can have a good year on the gold, and we might even find a nugget. So until next time, thanks for watching. One man and his pan.